Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jikook Moments. The dates may differ, but love always arrives right on time. In Latin America, it's still October 13th, but in South Korea, that day has already passed. The birthday of Park Jimin, the man who never fails to make the world pause for a moment. This year, he didn't celebrate with a grand party. Just a simple live stream, a soft smile, and stories spoken straight from his heart. And yet, that's where the beauty lies. In the sincerity that makes millions fall in love with him all over again. Birthday wishes from the BTS members came in their own styles. Simple, spontaneous, yet full of meaning. Kim Namjoon, RM, the leader who always chooses his words with precision, posted Jimin's photo on his Instagram story with the brief message, "Happy birthday at JM." Warm, minimalist, and genuine, just like their relationship, which needs no many words to be understood. A few hours later, Young Hoseok, J-Hope, the bringer of light, wrote, "HB Party Popper at /JM." Meanwhile, Kim Taeyoung-V, ever the mysterious and playful soul, wrote in his unique style, at /JM Jwemwenchu, a playful phrase meaning, "Happy birthday, friend." Those three short messages felt like pieces of a puzzle completing each other, warm, light, and sincere. But that night, it wasn't only the brief messages that touched fans' hearts. Jimin himself appeared live, a moment long awaited by many. With his signature gentle smile, he began the broadcast in a soft voice, thanking everyone who had been waiting before slowly opening up about the simple things he'd been through. During the live stream, Jimin talked about many things, about the Dior outfit he wore at Paris Fashion Week, about the song, "Are You Sure?" and about someone whose name, though never absent from fans' hearts, once again flowed from his lips, Jungkook. Yes, after quite some time, Jimin mentioned that name again, this time with a small smile and a warm tone. It's no wonder fans began to speculate that Jungkook might do the same, perhaps in his own live stream, or in a subtler way, just as they always have. Jimin then spoke about his outfit in Paris. He revealed that the entire look was his own decision, one made with great care. "I was so nervous," he admitted honestly. "After almost 2 years away from the public eye, that was my first appearance. I wanted to look my best. So, I told them, I don't want to wear anything under this jacket. The day before, I went to the brand's office for fitting and asked, can I wear it like this? They allowed it. But when I stepped out of the car, I was so nervous. I could literally feel my heartbeat." A simple confession, yet one that perfectly captures who Jimin is, meticulous, brave, and deeply aware of the beauty in details. He doesn't just wear clothes, he embodies them, turning each outfit into an expression of his personality and honesty. That day, he once again proved that he's not merely a global fashion icon, but an artist who knows how to turn nervousness into grace. Every step he takes carries a mix of humility and quiet confidence, a charm that's impossible to ignore. Then, in the middle of light-hearted laughter and conversation, a fan wrote, "Are you blonde now, Jimin?" The question made Jimin smile, that small, unforgettable smile. He replied casually, "Yeah, I'm blonde from now on," while slightly lifting the cap covering his head. The studio lights reflected gently off his golden hair, and the comments section exploded. Cheers, emojis, and messages of awe flooded the screen. Jimin chuckled softly, pulled the cap back down and said, "Okay, let's continue." A simple, spontaneous moment, yet so human. A reminder that behind the grand stages and flashing cameras, he's still just Jimin, warm, gentle, and a little shy. When a fan asked about the "Are You Sure?" project, Jimin confirmed what everyone had been hoping to hear. "Yes, that's right. I filmed season 2 with Jungkook-ie," he said cheerfully. But when asked when it would be released, he smiled mysteriously. I don't know yet. I haven't met Jungkook-ie again. For now, there's no schedule." That brief reply was enough to reignite fans' excitement, because hidden within his words was something deeper, a connection still quietly alive, understood only by the two of them. One of the most emotional parts of the live stream came when Jimin began talking about his habit of running. He said that when he runs while listening to music, he feels like he's inside his own movie, the main character of a story he writes with every breath and step. Then, with his signature laugh, he shared a memory from his military service. It was the weekend. Jungkook and I decided to run together to lose some weight. At first, I could keep up, but as time went on, Jungkook got faster while I fell behind. He was training so hard. We kept running and the distance between us grew. I was exhausted but kept trying to catch up. Then he turned right and disappeared from view. And just then, the most emotional part of the song I was listening to started playing. When I turned the corner, I saw Jungkook running ahead. It felt like a scene from a movie. The song he mentioned was Sparkle by Radwimps, from the legendary film Your Name, a story about two souls bound by destiny. Ironically, Your Name also happens to be one of Jungkook's favorite films. A coincidence? Perhaps. But it felt far too beautiful to ignore. A delicate thread connecting music, memory, and someone who once ran ahead, both literally and metaphorically. In the middle of the live stream, a fan left a message in Portuguese. Espero que você tenha boas pessoas ao seu redor. I hope you're surrounded by good people. Jimin paused for a moment, took a deep breath, and smiled softly. Sighs, thank you. Army is my friend too. It was a simple sentence, yet deeply moving. As if in one breath, he erased the thousands of miles separating him from the millions watching worldwide. The message continued. May your path always be filled with flowers, surrounded by kind people and beautiful things, Jimin. You deserve the best. And as always, he responded with genuine warmth. Every word from him felt sincere, not just gratitude, but a tangible kind of love. For some, the live stream might have been just a celebrity's casual chat. But for fans who have followed Jimin's journey for years, every detail felt like a fragment of a larger story. Some armies even noticed similarities between the background of Jimin's live stream and the decor once seen in Jungkook's home. Was it a coincidence? No one can say for sure. But as always, the fandom thrives on mystery and possibility, things that will surely keep discussions alive for days to come. Jimin's birthday livestream this year felt different. Not extravagant, not staged, but in its simplicity, deeply honest. He didn't try to be perfect, he simply chose to be himself. And that's exactly why millions adore him. Watching him smile again, laugh, and speak softly about the little things brought an indescribable sense of peace. After months of pressure and busyness, Jimin looked content. When he said that the members had called to wish him happy birthday, but he hadn't met them yet due to tight schedules, fans knew there's still a family even if distance temporarily separates them. Now, Jimin moves forward, with his gleaming blonde hair, gentle laughter, and new projects on the horizon. He shows that this journey is far from over. That even after his birthday has passed, his light continues to shine, soft, warm, and irreplaceable. Because to ARMY, Jimin is more than an artist. He is harmony, between gentleness and strength, simplicity and grace. He is the breath between verses, the light found even in the darkest silence. And perhaps, just like the lyric from the song he listened to while running, just like a sparkle, even if it's brief, it's beautiful. Jimin is that sparkle, fleeting in the moment, yet eternal in our hearts. As night falls in Seoul, the birthday may be over, but his light remains. With blonde hair, a soft laugh, and a comforting voice, Jimin proves that being yourself is the most beautiful gift of all. And when he uttered that familiar, gentle name, Jungkook-ie, the world smiled once more. Because to ARMY, Jimin isn't just an artist. He's that small, steady light we always find, even in the dark. Just like the lyric he loves. Just like a sparkle, even if it's brief, it's beautiful. Park Jimin is that light, fleeting in a moment, yet eternal in our hearts. Happy birthday, Jimin. Thank you for being our light.